again, I want to touch on this because I think this is so important in terms of the kind of team that I keep mixing up names here, but that Kent Hughes wants to see on the ice. He envisions a team that plays fast with the puck. Fast is a bit of an overused term, he says, but he envisions a puck possession team. He also understands that you build a team with the players that you have, and that's how we'll move forward. So that means that, depending on the players that you have, you can play the style that you want, kind of. Is that kind of what he was saying there?
Maybe. I mean, from what I got is mainly it's going to be skill and hockey IQ over size. That's what I'm kind of getting, right?
Yeah.
The prototypical 6'4" big hockey player is kind of leaving the scene, and it's leaving a spot for more kind of Cole Caulfield type players where, okay, they might be undersized, but the talent is unfathomable. And when you tap into that talent, you can create a wonderful hockey player. And that's what the future of hockey really is. So we can see that Kent Hughes is with the times. He's not a dinosaur, right? He is very modern, and that, again, very exciting.
Modern is what we need, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and the thing is, one doesn't necessarily prevent the other. I mean, we have one where's number 17, currently scored a goal last night, and I tell you what, if they all came in that package, it'd be awesome too, right? If you can mix the size and the skills, I think that they want to move fast. They want to play fast. What I get from that is not necessarily related to size, in my opinion. It could be, okay. So if a small player is more skilled, he might take the smaller player. But I think he's probably referring more about, he's talking about puck possession. I think he's referring a lot about getting out of the zone quickly, tape-to-tape pass, puck-moving defensemen, guys that can skate the puck out. I think right now the biggest improvement that the Canadiens need is from the back end out. So if they can get the puck out easier and faster and more efficiently on the tape while the wingers and the centers are on the fly, I think that it will make for a faster game right there, right?
Absolutely. That's a good start. Habs thing, exclusivity. Let's go. That's hilarious. We're working on it, Sarah. Believe us. The one thing to mention too is that some fans will be tuned in right now, I think, to the interview on Twitch, which is happening with Kent Hughes right now. One of the Montreal media is conducting that as we speak. So, you guys can come on and jump on after to discuss that. But in the meantime, we're going to bring on two of our newest co-hosts, Damon and Marco, to give their thoughts on the new hiring and the first press conference of Mr. Kent Hughes. What's going on, boys?
Pretty excited.
Yeah, very excited.
All right, so fire away. Marco's got to get to class. So, Marco, why don't you go first and just give us the lowdown on your first impressions of Mr. Kent Hughes?
Well, to start things off, I think that it was very clear with Kent that this is a huge honor for him. He said that this is probably the second biggest honor that could have happened to him, besides actually being a player for Le Bleu, Blanc et Rouge. So that's something, obviously, that's really great to hear for any Habs fan that he's very passionate about what he wants to do. Another thing he made very clear is that he didn't come to fill in anybody's shoes, and he has his own sort of vision for the team moving forward. So I think that's also something that's very exciting for us fans to look at, because we'll be expecting something new, like the two-headed monster between him and Gordon. It's going to be something different that we haven't really seen in the past, and it just leaves a lot open for the future. And he also said that he envisions a team that will stay competitive for years to come in the future, no matter what method that may be. So this leaves a lot of open discussion for whether they're going to go for a reset, for a rebuild, no matter what it is. They basically said that they have the green light to go with whatever they feel is best for the team to win in the long run.
All right, Damon, you're on, buddy.
Yeah, I'm just really excited about this move. I have the utmost confidence in Kent Hughes and Jeff Gordon. Kent Hughes, of course, is a former player agent. And as I said before, like in the previous show, that he's good at making deals and getting good players, good contracts that benefit the players. So I can easily see him working that into trades and maybe even attracting some of his own former talents, such as Anthony Beauvillier, Chris Letang. It would be a dream, but unfortunately, I don't see it being a thing that happens in Patrice Bergeron. But I'm just really excited to see
we have
what
Nick
he does.
Suzuki. We're good. We have the next Patrice Bergeron.
Yeah, we do. So, yeah. But my big takeaway is I just definitely can't wait to see what happens, because there's still to be more that come out from the scouting perspective, since we already have 11 picks right now in the upcoming draft. And I definitely know we're gonna have more in Sherratt, Kulak, Weidman, Paquette potentially. Paquette's a big potentially, by the way. So yeah, you'll just list it down. A lot of guys are expiring, as well as Perot, and I definitely think that we're gonna have a lot of picks this upcoming draft. And I'm definitely trusting what I'm hearing about Martin Lapointe, and I definitely think he can do a good job in scouting for us. But I wonder if we're gonna name a full-time head scout like Trevor Timmons just before the draft, or if it would be closer to the deadline, or we just go through with Lapointe through this draft.
Yeah, it's a good point. I mean, no pun intended point, but I do think there's room there, and I think they're going to be bringing in somebody else to the staff, and that means we might see another female hired as well, which could be at any